Alright guys, so I'm going to talk about what's happening with the whole psychic vampire I've engaged in within Monsta X. Actually I'm getting a lot more information on this from Hyung, and he was able to give me like a ton of stuff dealing with. This is not necessarily within Starship, this is within the other company that owns part of Starship. So here's the basic lowdown of what's going on. You have a older man, I'd say probably 60s, 70s, who owns the company, I believe, or at least the CEO. And this is a negative presence. Like, they have very traditional views on things, and has no give in anything. Like, they're like, this is how it's gonna be, and you're gonna listen, or you're done, kind of thing. And this is hurting the company. So you have this young male, I believe could be this man's son, that's coming up in the company, like went through all schooling and stuff, and is like, hey, I want to be part of the company now. It has been for probably about 5 to 10 years. I'm going more to the 5 range, and they've slowly been moving up, and now they're at a point where they're challenging this older male, me like, I think it's time you retire, and time to let me take over. So right now there's a bit of clash in between these two male presents. They're both very dominant males. Like, their energy is very dominant. Like, they're what traditionally we'd call, like, if you want to call them alpha males, you could call them that. And eventually this younger male is going to win out, and this male is going to be removed. This could happen anywhere from June to July. And they're going to do a lot of changes within the company. Like, there's a lot going on in this company at the moment. There's too many egos going on, and people who are getting too cocky in their position. And this new person's gonna like pull out the rug and reorganize everything, and it's going to benefit all the groups that they kind of dabble in. Not just Monsta X, but Monsta X is going to benefit the most. So for you guys, I want to look into giving you a good view into who this negative present is personally. Like, at a personal level, what's their core characteristics. We're gonna have to go like this when we do this. I'm making sure to shuffle these so we potentially get cards that aren't all upright, or not all backwards either. Like, if whatever comes out, comes out. You guys get to watch my terrible shuffling ability. Oh, this card. Alright, so let's figure out what kind of person they are. What do you know? Alright, so obviously we have mentor teacher, so this is somebody who takes in a big role on like the youth. Even though these aren't in the negative aspect, I'm still gonna go there because I know what I'm dealing with. So yeah, they could give false instruction, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Pretty basic. Artist. So there's somebody who is able to express beyond the 5 senses. Ability to see life symbolically. So So we got the vampire. They're aware of what they're doing and they just don't care. So basically, how they describe vampire: chronic complaining and codependency. Seeker, we have this in reverse, so this is all negative. Inability to commit to a path once found. We have the visionary in reverse, so selling insights to the highest bidder and compromising your vision to make it acceptable. In a company standpoint, that makes sense. So that's what we got for this. Now we're going to look into this younger male. We're going to see kind of person he is. In case if you're wondering why I'm doing this, is I try to separate these cards, so if I happen to draw the same ones, it's coincidence. I don't need to do that. I'm not shuffling it like... Shoop. Okay. It's hard to shuffle when you do this. Alright, so we got upright and downright cards. Yeah, so you see some of these cards came back again. Gambler. Yeah, they rely on luck versus hard work more than anything. We have the Midas or Mister. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing riches. We have the teacher, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Child orphan, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. We have the vampire again, but in this case, I think it makes you aware of someone or something that's draining your life force. So in this case, I think they're just in tune to this person. Like, they know what they do, and they're just, like, kind of experience. So he has a bit of self-destructive behavior, or the desire to undermine others. And in this case, I think this is this father, or just a father-type figure to him. So here's what I'm getting. This person, was kind of neglectful to this younger male and just kind of left him out in the cold. And this is how they learned to be independent, because they had to. Like, they had to become independent if they wanted to survive. And I think this is also what kind of contributed to their now self-destructive behaviors. So, you got all this going on, and because of all this, it has made them stronger as a person. It's made them see this person for what they are, and is willing to help and protect younger figures from this male. I don't know who he was. I don't know if it's a son, or if this was possibly something where maybe it'd been type of a manager type situation where he was managing this younger male and it caused some issues with his career to change the direction. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting, like, intuitively. I don't know what's really going on. I can ask one question with these. I don't think there's much that needs to be said here. We're just going to ask what's going to be done to deal with this negative presence, psychic vampire, whatever you want to call them. This card. I'm going to see what's going to happen with him. I'm not going to give a timeline because I already know the timeline. Could be a while out yet. So let's look. Okay. So what's happening? This young male, I think, has to let go of the past and release the anger he already possesses towards this man in order to make a move. Like right now he needs to back off, has to meditate and figure out the best route. That's what I'm getting with the Hermit card. He has to wait until the time's right to make a move. Airy Guardian, shift your perception. I think he... So, I think this deals with the negative presence. Like, what's going to happen is going to shift how he views this younger male. He's going to be like, oh, you finally got some guts kind of feeling. Like, you finally stand up to me. It's going to... And after all this goes down, after he's forced to move away from his position, he's going to look at it and be like, okay, I was kind of a bit of a jerk to everybody all these years, and I made a mistake. And, however, most of the damage has been done at this point. Like, I look at, like, in particular, we have Hungwon, who's very, very susceptible to these issues. I'm hoping he will eventually recover from this, but this could have a lasting effect. This could change him on a personal level, dealing with this person. And then we got the whole, like, he's done a lot of damage to people, and I don't know how he plans, like, if he can even make up for all the things he's done. So, this is dealing with this. I guess I might make this public, because it's not like I'm saying anything that bad. I mean, the original notes of the situation, a little more, not so. I had to filter the things I was being told, because some of it's a little juicy. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Maybe at some point you guys might hear about it. I really doubt it, because I feel like could be seen as like saying bad things about a company when, so I'm not gonna say it. Like, so a lot of times in meetings I get information that I don't share because it's private information. Like, as a psychic, sometimes you're like a confidant for certain informations, and I don't like breaking that. Even if I'm doing this mostly on YouTube, just ick. Just something that goes against my morals. And nothing against YouTubers that do that kind of content when it comes to tarot. It's just doesn't fit my mold of things. Anyways, this is an interesting video for some of you guys. I'm just fixing my cards so next time I draw them, I can shuffle them, get things going. So Friday you get more Monsta X videos. On Monday we'll still be on Monsta X. Next Friday we will still be on Monsta X. As I'm including One Ho, and One Ho's gonna have a really long video come next Friday. Because I'm going to try to get everything I possibly can on his situation, his future, for you guys. So that's probably going to be almost a 30-minute video, maybe even longer. Thank you for watching this one. And come I don't know if I'll keep doing these type of videos or not. I just felt like there was a need to talk about this in particular. So, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys. Well, you'll see me Friday. Yeah. Even though I technically recorded those before I recorded this video on a different day, so it's not all coherent. So thanks for watching. See you guys soon.